No? You're good now? Oh.
Man,
Alright.
I spent
Don't
I'm
vagina-nate
sitting here
it.
coins in the machine.
Give me one of your shots.
My last one.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Jumpstart me a little bit, because I don't have platinums this time. No, I'm good. I got beer. Dang, how the fuck did this get all tangled up like that?
I don't know. You can sit here on Tango all day.
It's
tomorrow, or
crazy,
you can sit here
dude.
right now. It doesn't matter. It's because I'm always moving this thing and wrapped up in the way.
Right, but it's crazy how this was tangled up so much around that when they were both unplugged a second ago.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah, no, I get it. I get it, dude. I struggle with it every single day. I'm not kidding, you know. And this fucking thing never stays goddamn tight. It's always moving and shit. Look at that thing. Come on, stay there, motherfucker. Whatever. Once I get it good though, it's good. It's good. So then you gotta move it. You're like, get out of the fucking way. Fuck this thing. It's useful, but it's big and annoying. Like my dick.
Your dick's annoying.
Yeah, dude, you sit on it all the fucking time. Alright, it's gonna keep here.
That's always
It's
making
more
you want things you can't have. And
yeah, it's more of a bot issue. Like,
yeah. Oh, dude, one time I like hopped up a little bit on a high up bar stool. Holy fuck, dude.
no, dude, my brakes and my brake went out one time.
Oh no.
And I was going down the road to go fishing.
No,
so I
dude.
hit that steel game. Bam!
Oh my
Right into that
god.
fucking right into those handlebars, man.
That's
Not a
brutal.
good day.
That's fucking brutal.
That makes you spit up some blood.
Oh, dude, I bet.
Like, I forgot how to breathe. And shit.
Ugh. Yeah, because that's all you can think about. You could be on fire and you're still holding your nuts.
And I didn't like flip over my bike. So when they
So
hit,
you-
I came to a complete stop.
Surprised you don't have 3. Fucking cut one in half. Alright.
I probably did fuck up my balls. That
Probably, dude.
Day.
You
I
could
wouldn't be surprised if like
you could
I've
probably
been
just
using
shoot him
condoms
and
for no reason. I'm just shooting.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Just go try to have a kid one day. Oops, it's too bad, can't do it. Anyways,
Whatever,
we can
dude.
continue.
Is what it is, right?
I think you're doing. Oh no, it's nighttime. So what happened last night, Doug? We came back from the flash trial.
Yeah. Baseball guy. Right?
Why are you up in the middle of the night though?
I don't remember.
I think someone's at your door.
Nope.
I would just quickly.
Maybe I gotta take a dump.
You can actually go in there.
Oh, cool. Gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything here to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence had disappeared without a trace. Just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. No.
It reminds me of fucking.
Monkuma's best character in this game.
He is awesome. It reminds me of fucking when Teddy like awakens or whatever, and he's the boss. You gotta fight the boss in Persona 4, and he's all crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he's like that all the time.
Yeah, that's pretty much him at all times. It's great.
I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
Hey. Oh, I forgot her voice. Hey, how are you, Makoto? You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here.
Sorry.
So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
She just died.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like, the whole thing never happened.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there, with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto, are you long hoping right now? Hey, cheer up, getting depressed ain't gonna help anything. We won't work together, I'm still gonna find a way out of here. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. And that honestly, is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at any point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. It took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk. Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No. No what? I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean? Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different than from killing ourselves. Not wrong, those are facts.
True. It is true.
But if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka.
Look how sad she looks.
I know, dude. I hate it. It's like I gotta be like this the whole time talking to her. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
Ding dong, bing bong.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's officially nighttime. Well, one.
I forgot it, yeah. I
No,
remembered it.
when he says one more thing, he says new stuff.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, just hit the back button real quick. Go up. Go down. Woohoo! It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourself feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you? That's about as much as I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that just now?
Yeah, he's saying it's our fault. What happened was pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit! Who does he think he is?
And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only begun.
That's 2 daily life, boy's life of despair.
I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Lift your arms up and down.
Of course he'd be
1, 2,
doing
3,
it.
1,
I love that guy,
1, 2,
man.
3, 4. You reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours. Woohoo! Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure you stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Woohoo! Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Well, I sounded pretty cool now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in withering agony for?
Jesus.
So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise? If your exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you don't get doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours.
That sounds like some kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with.
Doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then.
I did like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope Peak Academy, a whole new world will open up to you. A whole new world.
Well, you get like a new map.
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead and look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. What the heck?
With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us more confused than when he showed up. But a new world.
Is he talking about a way to go outside? That seems unlikely.
Well, we don't know till we look. Whatever you meant, it seems like we have to search the school one more time.
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a stable food store, so let's get moving.
Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym.
That's a good comeback, though.
Yeah, for sure. Are they always watching us? Don't they ever get tired of it? Did I read this before? Jeez.
It changes from now and now, but it's the same thing. Oh my god, they're watching us.
Jeez, it took everything I had even to think about mocking them. I'm sure I read it before. It sounds right.
It's just a screen.
Yeah, coin, right?
Yeah. I don't think they're on the cameras and the screen, so I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. So I can ignore those now then?
In the rooms you've been in, yes. You can talk to him if you want.
Hey Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Man, this is super bad, man.
What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there.
Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. You bad, awful, terrible trap, man. The stuff you lined up in there, Any god can come by and use this to send a message.
Huh?
I've been struck with knowledge. It's all an ill omen to total devastation and ruin. Let me in. Let me out.
I have no idea what he's talking about. So maybe I'll just leave him alone. What's in there?
Trophies.
I mean, it's the same as before. Man, you're just freaking out, man.
Yeah.
Stress is getting to you, dude. Gotta smoke that J.
They go to the gym.
What?
They goes to the gym.
Oh, my bad.
Then you can just hit triangle. Or circle, maybe.
Isn't it square? I think it's square.
Oh yeah, you can fast travel.
Is that like right out? That's right outside, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened. But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you.
Thanks, man. I thought there was two people right here. Showed two people.
They're not always at that spot. They're somewhere in the hallway though.
Okay.
I went and checked out the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Hey! Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in ya? Well, do ya?
No. No thanks. I think I've got enough for now.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then.
Alright, chill out, bro. We're good. I was actually trying to walk up the stairs and there's a fucking...
Yeah, you gotta notice the gate's gone first.
The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Oops, shit. If so, what's up there? Skipped a part.
Whatever. The gate's gone. That's the whole point.
This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue up here. Yeah, I'm sure, but there's gotta be something up here. Hey, there's another bathroom. Take a dump now.
Yeah, you're good.
That's funny, that story I was telling you earlier. That same night, my ex-girlfriend tried to poison me and my new girlfriend with bleach.
That's hilarious.
And the only reason I know is because I spilled my drink and it got all over my leg and it bleached my pants. And I was wondering why I had the shits, man. Like, I was, like, deathly ill.
Damn. You can check out that classroom.
Which one?
Behind you. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
That's why I pointed it out.
I walked right by that motherfucker. Hey, how's it going?
This must be what you meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around.
I want to see you sit in one of them chairs. You can't even fit, girl.
She needs two.
Right?
This baby is sleeping. What does it say?
The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. I know it's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock. Even if the time was wrong, I wouldn't have any way of knowing. I really don't like that. Oh, cool. I don't think I've been checking the clocks, actually.
It hasn't been that many.
Nothing else, right? Oh, wait. That's just the same window deal?
Yeah.
Oh, got a coin, though.
You got 2 out of the 54 I spent earlier back. Don't worry, you get a lot from just doing your class trials.
Wish I could walk and turn at the same time.
You can in new games.
Can you? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Shit. You know someone's gonna be up in here.
More like only the third game. You don't really walk third person like this in the second game.
No.
They changed it a little bit.
Wow. Damn, a bunch of people up in here.
It's the library. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading.
It's for storing books.
Fair enough, though.
Looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
Broken, huh? Too bad. I think you're lying. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. She wants it for herself. The liar.
You already talked there.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This thing is too dusty.
Shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust and must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? I thought that was you, I'm sorry.
But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside.
Okay. I mean, it's been sitting there that long, someone doesn't need it, right?
Yeah, right.
I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there.
From Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as the institution of higher learning with full governmental support. The graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations.
Man. What does this mean? It's obvious, right?
The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak Academy had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust on the letter it collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say the letter could be at least a year old.
So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago?
Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance.
But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real. If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be nice. That would be a nice simple solution, it's true.
But then, what about the other part? This other part?
The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Forgot to read for a minute. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved.
What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's been happening to us now?
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering the connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now.
Mastermind's motive. If we can find out why.
Figure.
If we can see, we're doing the same thing. If we can figure out, that's all like fucking scrambled up.
It happens after you read for so long.
Oh no, dude.
No, I get it.
Fuck. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, would that be enough to get us out of here? Or I have a problem with color shifts too.
Yeah,
because like back in the day when we played WoW, we'd have raid chat, guild or group chat, guild chat, and officer chat, and that's all. And I'm like,
it's just too many colors.
You know, when we were raiding, I turned them all gray, and just seen what just to see raid shit because it fucked with me.
Oh yeah, I usually had like, and they made guild default green. Like, I'm the fuck.
And I don't like that. Yeah, I never liked that.
It'd been cool if it could be black.
Right?
I'm absolutely shocked.
How come?
You have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works.
Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs.
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
You don't get it at all. Not at all.
I do get it. With a face like yours, anyone can tell that nothing you do is worthwhile.
Damn.
Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now here, these appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains my meaty pulp of my genius.
Oh, it's a great line.
My creations are what determine my meaning and value.
You're so full of it.
Yeah, I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks with yours will drop my HP?
Those two really worry me. I think they like each other.
Oh my god, it's monitor. Yeah.
Hey man, coins.
But still, this library is most interesting.
Huh? What's interesting about it?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud.
Eat a dick then. Keep it to yourself. There's a thick layer of dust on the top of the desk. Looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time.
That's going through prepubescent times again.
What?
It's like you're going through prepubescent times again.
Oh, because like high pitched shit.
Because your voice cracked for a second.
That happens all the time to me, man. No matter what age I am. No thanks.
Alright.
As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko?
No, not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far.
Indeed, there are a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time.
I've seen you write, I've seen what you write, Miss Futaka. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings, so don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything, it's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you secretly into boy-on-boy action.
But boy and boy, I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture, they'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. And just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You insulted me and you've insulted my honor.
These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. I think the bitch needs to be on some medication. That's for damn sure. Did I look at this one? I don't think I did.
No.
Oh, it's the same. Just what the other one said. Yeah. Alright. Did I miss anything?
No, you're good. It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files.
I guess I missed a line. My bad.
Just a door. I can't. I mean, and you found it. Slack. I can't imagine what business you would have in there.
That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. I mean, why not? It's right there. That's where I was headed. I wasn't sure if I went in there or not.
Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! 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 Pool!
Fuck yeah, go jump in that shit. I'll just stand on the side and watch. You don't have to keep repeating it, I got it.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Start with her, I guess.
The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and the number of facilities are now available. What else is going on? I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us. Things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. The locker room's connected to the pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in.
It just reminds me of the little kid in Pokemon. I like shorts. They're easy and comfortable to wear.
Oh my god,
it's like, true. You don't need to explain the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it.
Well, why are you getting mad? Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No. I don't like wearing swimsuits.
Of course you don't. Yeah, you do seem the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But still, it sounds like the locker rooms have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger.
You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room?
It's not I don't want to, it's just...
I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Oh shit, what would you even call that? I'm sure they got a name for it, because people around the world are so fucking insane nowadays. There's probably some kind of fucking documentation somewhere.
Right. Something.
There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. What do you know? And fucking other pool stuff. Looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Guessing they won't let me in here, right?
You can try.
And this door is a locker room?
This is the girls' locker room.
Well, Well, yeah.
A true gentleman will respect our space, yes?
I never said I was a true gentleman. Come on now. Behind this door is the locker room.
Oh, and I guess you need a handbook to get in the locker rooms.
Really?
Ooh, really? Ah! If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal handbook across the copy next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
I already see a fucking loophole here. There's 3 dead people. 1 dude and 2 chicks. If a dude got a hold of the chick's notebook, they could get in the chick's locker room. If a chick got a hold of the dude's, same deal. So it could still be anybody doing anything right now.
That's a good point. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity.
I didn't even think of that. It's funny. I was overthinking it.
That's like one way. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? It's all dooka. I bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing.
I would imagine.
No, I think it would be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone else loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? Well, it never even occurred to me. You think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish? Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. At this moment, loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. But you know, they seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's because all you teenagers are sex crazed maniacs. You're at the age you want to try humping a plastic bottle. So keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cunning. Do whatever you want. I hate you so much. Okay, so here's the new regulations, and now in place. See ya.
Are you hearing this music, man? That should be the music that plays every time you talk to a stoner guy. That's like some Rasta shit.
Right. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll just go take a dip to cheer myself up.
Yes.
Celeste, your hero, you want to come with me?
Yes.
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come when you're in a funk? Whoops, wrong voice. How come when you're in a funk there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it?
I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I'd better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? You want to discover anything interesting new? Anything?
There's a library.
And a pool! A freaking pool! A locker room filled with exercise equipment!
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route.
Yeah, she's right.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all salty. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself up to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha. Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Okay, what about fucking way out of here? Find anything about that?
Oh, well,
There wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing? Unfortunately,
no, not that I saw.
you fucking people. Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out.
Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes? For now, we must find a way out, a way to enjoy our current situation.
Whatever you say, you fucking loon.
I love that guy too.
For now, let's just continue our investigation, and let everyone know if you should discover something. So, are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so.
The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope, just to turn us around and betray that hope? Just making sure he wasn't gonna say, and then we all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed.
Oh boy, money come with theater.
I miss Sayaka already.
Yeah.
And I thought she like was shady as fuck too at first, but now it's like, damn. I mean, she was kinda, but
she was always there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know,
Right,
knock,
yeah.
knock, knock at your door. You know,
Like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
and now we're straight up
Lonely.
just us.
It feels lonely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can't say I'm super good at. My grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college with, make a few friends, maybe find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
That sounds totally fine to me. What, that one rule that he just made up?
Yeah. He was just letting everybody know who wasn't there. Try and keep it consistent, like.
I got you. He must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Is there a point to looking around, or?
No.
No, this way. Break fast.
Hmm?
Break fast.
Yeah. Morning, Makoto.
Morning. Is everyone else here already? Yakuya is no surprise. But it's strange Taka's not here yet. Which one's Taka again? I forget.
Toko.
Oh.
No. See, rule guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright.
Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed.
I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem.
Which is?
I am thirsty.
How the hell is that a problem?
Lufumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well, what do you mean?
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of a coffee shop I used to trinket.
That's your reason?
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
I could put something in your throat.
Okay. Apparently unable to refuse the last order, Yumi stalked his way into the kitchen.
That was me.
Oh, coffee? Oh, that was
You read my line.
I've been playing B3, and every time I see blue, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
time to that.
Wow.
Dialogue.
A few minutes later,
Thank you for waiting.
Ifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached.
Finally.
You could have made some for the rest of us, you know. I empathetically decline. You're not my type at all. If it's all about law of causality, basic instincts act and react.
Causality.
Causality.
Causality, great.
Well then, if you don't mind.
A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Wait.
She cocked her head to the side. I could just see that in anime form, like, in a creepy way, you know what I mean?
Right.
And threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Crash.
It's like...
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit?
I hate this kind of tea.
I don't understand.
Imagine we're at a coffee shop, just by any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, ah yes, I would like milk tea please. In this case, along with my tea, they might bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelming, set that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process.
If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed. That's what I was thinking. Holy shit. I was just like, what the fuck?
And with all of that trouble to make you that tea, you want me to go even further? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer people proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality?
Well, we don't actually have a menu.
That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Jesus.
What?
Better do it, man. She's gonna kill you.
Okay, you little piggy, will bring it right out.
Wow, dude.
I do so love corrosion. You were like a totally different person just now.
Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there.
Yeah, a little bit. I called that from the start. Oh, shit. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But...
Bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot.
What happened?
It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing the doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself.
maybe he just wasn't there.
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened
I
to
was
him.
gonna say, maybe he's dead. What he meant by that, he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
Stop trying to one up everyone.
Okay, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Very well, then the rest of us can check the rest of the building. Yeah, but before it's, too late.
Man.
Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went back to the second floor of the school again. She's still in here.
Yeah, she's waiting for her tea. Do you like her?
I mean, why not? She ain't slaving me around.
Ah, Mr. Naegi, what's going on?
Well, nobody's seen Byakuya this morning. So we all decided to go look for him.
Well, what? That's not good at all. No, but Sub Piggy needs to have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. To bless this undeserving swine with such an honor, I will serve you with all my heart and soul.
Jesus. Okay. Good luck with that. Ifumi's created some creepy alternate reality for himself. Yeah, he's like getting crazy into it. I think he likes it more than he should.
You could top on it. One of those humiliation weirdos.
Right, yeah. Right. Ugh. Celeste, aren't you going to help look for Byakuya?
I have not had my tea yet.
Huh?
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you are in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster.
Okay. But aren't you being kind of selfish? I guess I should be checking where other people aren't checking too, right?
No,
Or
not
is that
this
pointless?
Floor. Not this floor.
Yeah.
Just talk to everyone if you
Alright.
want to.
That's what I wanted to do. Especially her. Hey, Hina, any luck?
No, it's no use. I keep banging on his door and nothing. Come on, open up already.
Bang, bang, bang.
Careful. You're gonna bust down the door hitting it like that.
Relax, this is nothing compared to what Sakura could do.
Yeah, I bet.
Sakura's really awesome, you know, if she really wanted to. She could tear this door to shreds.
I see. Well, she is the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it.
I've been knocking long enough, I think I can say for sure he's not here.
I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for him.
Okay, good luck.
Hey Toko, hanging out with Hina, huh?
What you got a problem with is that?
No.
So something might have happened by being alone right now might not be safe.
So you got scared and decided to stay close to Hina? I guess everyone has a softer side.
As long as I'm with the sports idiot. Something that does happen, I'm sure she'll jump in without thinking and take a fall.
Huh?
What? Are you eavesdropping? Awful. You're just awful. Get lost, you stray cat.
Bitch is cold.
Or she's smart.
I mean, yeah, but
She's not wrong, though.
cold comes with logic, man.
It's true. The smarter you are, the more.
Detached. Should I go up then?
Yeah.
Wait. He's selfish like that. And of course, she'd be up here too. They're probably working together.
So you thought to come here too?
Huh?
You think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday. You can probably guess where he is right now, right?
Huh? What was Byakuya interested in? Again, forget.
You already know. You already called it.
That was kind of obvious though, because he's just like, oh, you don't.
Yeah.
It's all good. He's like, oh, I want to do it. That's kind of what I thought about her with the laptop too, but I guess, you know, maybe I was wrong. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? All of the things I had imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm fishing. What does it look like you're doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no. What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you. Who asked you to do that? This is because we're not supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise. A promise? Can't I get a second of peace and quiet around here?
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another.
Byakuya, this is where you've been hiding!
The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned.
Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point. Well, what are you reading? A mystery novel.
Oh wait, are you gonna use what you learned and you're there to betray us?
Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
It's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, what?
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise this game of ours will be totally boring, right?
He likes this shit.
It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining.
His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
What the fuck you mean, game? That's fucked up!
But it is a game. No, it's a visual novel. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right. It's a zero-sum game.
Huh?
It's a part of a game theory. A mathematical model.
That's just a theory.
In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, in a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
You mean like kind of an elimination match?
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here, in this case. Our limited resources is only one of us can successfully become the Blackened. So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others.
That can't be true. It can't be why they had it in mind. What they had in mind.
This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game. But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun.
He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human.
It sounds if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right? Of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would... Excuse me. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it? You talk like that, but what if you end up dead? I won't. It simply isn't possible.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
You know, I still just can't believe it.
Believe what?
That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
God damn.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Like I said, I won't die.
You keep saying that, but...
Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent prodigy. After all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it's a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand. It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won. Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours. Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to you all. You all need to try harder. If an opponent is going to give it their best, where's the fun for me? That's a terrible way to look at it. This isn't a game, our lives are on the line, you know? To kill your own friends is... Friends? Who decided that? We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in a competition. We're enemies. Anyway, we just met like 2 days ago. But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you. Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. Hey shithead, you get up on bullying people that can't fight back, you wanna try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? How long do you think that's going to last? Fuck you! Is it all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish. That's it, you're fucking dead! Oh, hold on, just calm down! I am calm!
With a red ass face.
Right? How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is... well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time.
Waste of time?
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. I'd rather not become part of the last supper just yet. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something. All I'm saying is you are ultimately you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye.
Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
Was he serious about all that? Well, fuck him then.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, you can say for sure someone won't poison our food. Hey, come on, you're too, Toko! Well, it's not like anyone could care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm this disgusting.
None of us think that. I just think you're crazy.
You just think... You just think you don't think that.
You know, some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out of there.
Right.
You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm just sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you?
Ah, hey, Toko, wait.
Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back.
I wouldn't have tried to bring her back if I wrote my own lines. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms.
Jeez, fuck. I'm so used to pro-tagging.
Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. Need to get myself going.